you bungee your arm on the thing and pull yourself around and then like, float through the air.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll reach these areas where you'll just get sniped, but they don't portray the area very well, so you'll just be like coasting and having a good old time and then sniped out of the air. Really other than that,
Pretty
there's
good.
DLC now where you can play as Law on a different island, and I think that's cool, but I haven't played it yet.
He's just not allowed
But
on
Law's dope.
the island.
Yeah. It's a completely new story. The villain's new. He's cool. But I want to play as Law. I need to get the DLC.
Alrighty, well, we are live, sir. Episode 4?
Alright.
Is that right? Is it episode 4?
It would be 4, yeah.
Yep. I'm Nabby.
Yeah,
My
done
beautiful
this.
co-host, Yeti. You've done one and missed one.
What's up? I've done 2 and missed 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so today we are doing our own tier list of favorite animes.
Just like all the shonen anime we've seen.
Yeah. This isn't like our favorites or anything. It's just a shit ton of them. Alrighty. So I am going to start, or would you like to pick the first one that we start with?
Well, let's just give a rundown. Like, we're going school grade. We're going A to F.
Yeah, so, or S, are we not using S?
Or S, yeah. S. My bad.
I guess S would be just like stuff that you cannot say you hate. You know, like Dragon Ball.
Like you almost think it's perfect.
Yeah.
Which I don't have many, but I do have a couple.
Oh, yeah.
And then F is just straight trash.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll take turns. We'll each pick one and then grade it. You put it wherever, and then we'll go from there.
Alrighty. Well, would you like to do the honors? You're going first?
Oh, I will go first. I am honestly interested in your opinion on Fairy Tail. Where would you put it?
Dude, I put... See, and I knew you're probably a fan of Fairy Tail. But I like Fairy Tail, but I feel like it's just a shonen anime. If that makes sense. It's the formula, and then they put a twist on it. Like, it doesn't literally go off.
You are exactly right. Like, it's my girl's anime. She loves it, and I love the pacing of it. But that's because I realized I'm like, oh, this is just a shonen anime, and I'm just getting hyped because of the formula, you know?
Yep.
I like Gray. I think he's cool.
Yeah.
Urza's cool.
You mean Sasuke? You mean
she's
Sakura?
You know.
And then Naruto?
Yeah. Yeah.
Goku, Vegeta, and Bulma. What? Luffy,
Big.
Zoro.
Yeah. One Piece kind of breaks it.
Well,
Nami's cool.
Well, see, that's the thing is, like, One Piece, it's the trend starter. It started the shonen formula. So, like, you can't really say it breaks it because it started it, you know? And now it's just, like, been able to branch out of it.
The longest running manga and anime of all time.
Exactly. What's up, Bobby?
I would give Fairy Tail a C+ or a B-.
See, I was right there. I
lean more towards C.
Alright, I'm giving it a C. That's what I was thinking the whole time.
Because it's not bad. It's just very basic.
Yep.
You know, like, formula. Fairy Tail is a C.
Yep. So,
Right.
Since E, I want to use E as, like, stuff we haven't actually started yet.
That's fair.
Sound
We
good?
can't call it bad because we haven't.
Yep. So, because there is a bunch of there's a few on this list that I have not started that I do want to watch, so I don't feel good judging it.
Right. That's the boat I'm in with Black Clover. Like, I want to give it a chance. I just can't get past Oscar. Like,
Yeah.
I have to get used to it.
So I think I am going to. But just get Bleach out of the way. It feels so good to put that in F.
F? I'll go with you. I'll join you in F. I don't care.
Nah, I gotta give it like something good. I say it's a D. Like,
okay.
Because I
I'll
can't.
back you up. I watched 120 episodes, so I gave it something. It held me for a while.
Would you say it's worse than
I'd be
Fairy?
okay with it.
I would say it's more boring than Fairy
I'd say
Tail.
it's worse than Fairy Tail.
Yeah. So like Fairy Tail
I like Fairy Tail.
is a good like middle spot for us. That was a good start for us. So Bleach, I would say I don't like Bleach as much as I like Fairy Tail, but I won't say I hate it more than I probably would hate a lot of other stuff. So I could put that at D. I feel comfortable.
I'll go with you on D. I don't like Bleach, but it held me for a while. If it was straight trash, I wouldn't have watched it that long.
Should we just get Boruto out of the way?
Can we just change F tier to Boruto tier?
Yeah, let's do that. And honestly, I give Bleach the same issue as with Boruto. Because, like, I don't know if you hear anything on the manga, but the manga for Boruto is actually really good.
Is it? I
Yes.
haven't given it much of it.
And honestly, I just blame how stupid they make the characters. Like, it makes no sense. Like, they boast about how much stronger they are than when Naruto was that age, but yet put them below where Naruto's level was in random spots.
Yeah.
Like, it makes no sense. Like, Boruto one episode will be like, I'm a bad boy. I'm the top of the class. I'm the son of the Hokage. And the next episode, well, that's the town goof. We don't understand his problem. He just hates his dad. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Right. Can he just make Rasengans, like, can he just make them?
Yeah, well, he does a vanishing one.
Oh, yeah, he throws them, that's right.
Yeah, they're weird.
That's right. I knew he did something weird with them.
And he has, he's like, his elemental thing is actually, what's it called? Lightning. Like Sasuke?
Oh, he's not wind like his dad?
No. Well, he is wind. He's wind and a lightning. This is two things.
Oh,
Like,
that's weird.
if you didn't know, they kind of boasted him a little too far up and also pull him back down because he already knows both of his nature chakra, which makes no sense because that took, like, Naruto well into Shippuden to find out that he has a second one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But lightning and wind is his two. And eventually he does, spoiler of course, it's a lightning Rasengan.
Wow.
Yeah. Like they make him super badass, but they just,
Right.
fall short.
I might give it a chance in the future because I might get tired of rewatching Naruto and be like, what's this guy?
Yeah. How far are you in it? Like, how far did you make
Boruto,
it?
I watched like 20 episodes.
You watched 20. So the Chunin exam's pretty cool. Cause like
I
like
heard the finals is they all fight Kakashi.
that is the finals. Everyone against Kakashi, dude. That's pretty dope.
That's rad.
I feel like they need to give what's his name a freaking better character. What the hell's his name? Naruto's little buddy that used to fight for. I'm gonna be the next Hokage, the third son. What's his name?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Well,
Me and my girlfriend were talking about it.
he's the Kakashi character of this show, and like he kind of just falls flat. Sometimes he plays the idiot. Sometimes he's playing the heroic dude that's saving him. And it's like, dude, you got to make this dude just chill and cool. Like, that's the whole point of his character, is to be chill and cool. Kills everyone and just calm and collective. And they don't do it. They make him a goof. Like, Boruto makes him an idiot all the time. Like, and it's just so dumb. And of course you got Orochimaru's son that's, like, stronger than him, which makes no sense. So it's like, I don't know.
Is he his son and his clone?
It's a clone, I believe.
Clone?
Yes.
but he has his own personality.
Because he has a brother, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is an adult version. And he hates Orochimaru because he finds out he's a clone. Yeah, so I don't know. It's so weird. Alright.
I don't trust anything associated with Orochimaru to be around me.
Yeah.
It's
And
amazing. So, what was it? Bleach was D and Boruto was F?
yes.
That we did?
Yep. And it's your
Just
turn.
making sure I have no. My turn. Let's go with Haikyuu. Let's do it.
I'm just...
Because Haikyuu might... I think Haikyuu's an A for me.
A?
Like, straight up.
I put him in S.
Like... Are they S?
Dude, alright. Think... You have everything going against that show. And you're hooked from the first second
I do.
on.
Yeah.
And I give it an S. I'm sorry. Nothing keeps my attention like that show.
I'm going with you.
S?
Let's do it.
Heck yeah.
I know I showed this list to my girlfriend and she's like, that's a sports anime. And I was like, yes, but it is
The greatest
100%
one.
paced like a shonen.
Yep.
100%.
I think it's paced better. Like, I don't think nothing
And I was like,
does what
they
it
have
does.
a crew. They have a crew, and each one of them is good at doing something, like in a shonen. Like oh yeah, Kageyama's the best setter, and Hinata, he's our fastest, and Asahi's a fucking tank. You know?
Yep.
Like,
The
they have all
only
these statistics.
the only show that's ever made me do this, besides Hakai, where I skip ahead because I'm so freaking nervous and sweating because I don't want them to lose. I skipped ahead to make sure they made it to the next round of a point. Was Attack on Titan when he got killed. It ticked me off and I wanted to quit right then. It, like, Attack on Titan, of course, doesn't keep my attention as much as Hakai. But, like, since that, like, that's the only two shows I've ever spoiled myself. And Hakai was literally just because I didn't want the team to lose. Like...
That's great. That's fantastic.
Oh my god.
Thank you, God. Brandon's gonna be pissed that we gave
Oh, I know.
Bleach a D and Haikyuu an F.
I was literally thinking that. I was like, do you realize right now he would be throwing a fit, but
He's
he's
gonna
not
be
here?
so fucking pissed.
Oh boy.
If he would watch Haikyuu, he would understand.
Dude, everyone would love it.
100% understand.
I'm sorry.
Everyone I know that I've shown it to, they're like, this is incredible.
Yep.
It is. It's so good. That feels good. I'm glad Haikyuu's an S. I'm glad you said that.
It only works 'cause it's just me and you.
Right.
Alrighty.
If he had given it an F, it probably would have only dropped it to an A. So.
I was gonna find a picture of Brandon and Adam. Too. Did you see what we did to you last time?
Yes.
Had to find a mirror picture. It's like
I fucking
perfect.
fell asleep at 7:45.
I was like, he's gonna be a part of it. I'm gonna do Fire Force, and I say it's A. I love Fire Force a lot.
I love Fire Force too, but I'm sitting here and comparing it to all these other shonen. I think the highest I can give it is a B.
I can give it a
But
B.
that's right with you.
But I want you to think about this. Think of the shonen formula. Think of it. This show gave you the formula and then took it away. And, you know, like,
And
this show is different, and I
how
like
much?
that.
How much? Because, like, they introduced it and it's like, oh, all the powers are fire-based.
Yep.
And immediately I was like, this is going to get boring fast.
Dude, me and my brother had that same conversation.
He has thought of so many different ways to use fire, and it's amazing.
Yeah. Dude, and I love it because, like, you find out there's an army and, like, there's actual police and there's, like, stuff that people actually come from outside of just, okay, I just grew up to want to be a firefighter. Like, no, there's like all this other stuff that was a part of the military and stuff.
And
Like,
there's firefighters and there's the fire force.
yeah,
The fire force fight infernals, and firefighters just put out fire.
exactly.
And
What was it? The
it's
captain?
cool. Their world.
The captain,
Yeah, captain was
a firefighter.
firefighter.
Yeah,
What's his name? Obai.
yeah. I love it.
He's
And
my favorite character.
I really like the fighting because I think of breakdancing. Like, I think of Eddie.
But especially when Shinra's fighting.
Yeah, I think of Eddie from Tekken. Like, that's what comes to mind. Like, that's the game I literally campaigned to Arc System Works when they were like, what anime would you like to see in the next fighting game? I literally said Fire Force because I think it's made for a fighting game. Like, it'd be perfect.
I can see it. You know, God, there's so many on here that I can make A.
Oh, yeah.
If you really want Fire Force and A, I'm cool with that.
Nah, I'm fine with B because it's only one season so far.
That is true. The season 2 trailer dropped though.
Yeah, I saw that.
It looks pretty dope.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's me.
Yes, sir.
Let's do Death Note.
Alrighty, where is Death Note?
Because I personally sit like an A with Death Note. Like the first half especially.
Have
I
you...
think the end of it keeps it from being an
Yeah, I'm like right in between A and B with that. Because I really don't like... Well, it took two of us to take down him. And that's how you're supposed to feel better, that it wasn't L that took him down. And that's the one thing that never sat well with me. I was like, fuck these two. I liked L. Like...
Right, like, I think the show from the beginning until L being killed is perfect. I think that's all perfect. And apparently that's where the author wanted it to end, but Shonen Jump was like, hey, this is making too much money. You have to keep writing. So his heart wasn't in it, and that's why the end feels so weird.
So the Buu Saga of Dragon Ball.
Basically.
Yep.
Where Akira Toriyama's like, no, I want it to be Gohan's story. And they're like, no, nobody wants Gohan. You have to write about Goku stuff. Like,
so
that's why I give Death Note an A. Because it is an action anime, but it's all up here. Like, it sounds boring when I say it this way, but it's like watching two guys play chess.
yeah, it
They're
is.
trying to outsmart each other.
It is.
You know, and I love that. Plus, you get the I'll take a potato chip and eat it, which I used to have on a shirt. And I miss it dearly.
Death Note is actually my intro to anime recommendation. I feel like, because like 90% of like people like Law and Order type shows or detective type shows. And I feel like this gives them that great. All right, now you're seeing one aspect of it, and now you're seeing the other way. And I love Death Note. But question for you. So if they did end it like that, would you be okay with that? Kira getting away.
Ended with L dying?
Yes. And Kira getting away.
I would have been fine with it.
Really?
I would have been fine with it.
I don't think I
could. Like L died and Kira took over the world.
Because like I did.
Endings don't really bother me.
I rooted for Kira in the second part. I wanted Kira to win.
Yeah.
But
because he's better than I don't even remember those two little kids' names. I don't like
them. MNOP. I don't know. Oh, one's called Nier. Yeah. I know that Nier's one of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did not like them, and it made me root for Kira more. Like I always rooted for Kira, but at the same time, Light. I'm just gonna call him Light because I feel weird calling him that. But I always voted for Light, but like it was like balance. Like you wanted to see L get his chip, but you also wanted to see Light win. Like, and I like that. I mean, I think I would be okay with Light winning and that being it, with L dying.
Which is apparently what the author wanted. So.
I think I just have such an issue with it being Light finally died and it was those two that killed him is my biggest issue.
Yeah. It is a bummer. It is a bummer.
Have you read into any of the theories on it?
Not too much. I also haven't read the new manga.
You need to, after you get off this, you need to read that. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that is great. It is fantastic. It even has Donald Trump in it, for God's sakes. And it's the coolest thing in the world what they do. Like, it's like only Japan can make that look so cool. And make Donald Trump, they make him look a hero and look like an idiot all at the same time, and it's perfect. Like,
I got it.
oh yeah.
That's perfect.
But there's a fan theory because you know how they have that recap movie.
Yeah.
So that recap movie shows, what the fuck's that demigod's name? Ryuk talking to the new guy, and the new guy. That's a new demigod. I don't know how or Shimigamis. I don't know why I call them demigods. But the Shimigami, the new one, and he's very like fascinated with Earth, and he has like the similar eyes that Light had, and he's like he already knows that like Ryuk likes apples and stuff like that. Yeah, and so like there's this like cool fan theory that he became a Shimigami.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. I'll check it. Where we land on this?
A.
A.
Yep.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Your choice, brother.
So I am gonna take Attack on Titan. I'm B is what I want to say.
I was gonna say C or B.
Yeah.
And the only reason I put it that low is because I think it's paced really. Like it did all this crazy stuff, and then it'll come down and hang out down here for a long, and then shoot back up again.
I mean, I'm actually reaching when I say B. I just did it when I heard. My biggest issue with Attack on Titan, the first season, like I said, it got me so hooked and pissed off when I thought Eren died that I had to go spoil it for myself that he gets turned into a Titan. The first season was freaking fabulous.
It's great, and it took the world by storm. Like, that show was everything.
And then we waited 4 years. 4 years for a second season. And then by that time...
And it was okay.
Yeah. And, like, that's the issue with it, is really, I loved it, but... And I still like it. I'm, like, I think I'm only, like, 3 episodes behind. Did you see the new trailer drop? For the last season? Like, I'm still super invested, but I'm just like... Dude, I was hooked after that first season. But I've never went back and rewatched the first season also. So, like, I watched second season and I was like, who the fuck's this dude? Who's this guy again? I know Levi's badass. He's a fucking badass. Like, he's cool, you know. But, like, literally, that's how I went on. And then they, like, the whole second season barely had Levi dealing with anything.
Yeah.
Or anyone cool doing anything. I don't know. But, yeah.
I thought Kenny.
Yeah,
Cool.
true.
Watching two humans fight, you fucking never see that in that show.
Right. But yeah, I think I'm
biggest
C.
Gripe, my biggest gripe with Attack on Titan is the reveal of who the Armor Titan and the Colossal Titan are. He just kind of tells Eren, and you're like...
Yeah. And then they made...
Like, hey, by the way, we're these things.
Like, that's the thing that bugs me about most of the people that become Titans. Is like, besides the girl from the first season, all of them are like bitch characters, or like these characters that are like very heroic. Like, there is no like middle. Like, they're just like, oh yeah, I'm very over the top on this part, or I'm very under the radar on this part. And then they're like, oh yeah, I've been doing this since fucking, like, and the worst part is their backstory says they've been a part of the army forever. So it's like, what?
Like, you just decided to be assholes?
Yeah.
Well, now, I mean, I'll say spoilers for people because it's an ongoing thing. But now, okay, three, two, one. Armin
Yeah.
is the Colossal Titan now? What? What happened? I don't know how it happened. I was reading like a wiki thing on the Colossal Titan, and it said users, and it said that guy, and then it said Armin, and I was like,
You're spoiling stuff for me. I didn't even know that.
yeah, he's Colossal Titan.
What the fuck?
Look it up. I'm dead serious.
What that doesn't even make. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That okay. So that
I don't
means,
know how it happened,
did you
but-
see the trailer for the new season?
Yeah.
So that means Aaron's fighting Armin.
Or it's before Armin becomes this thing.
Oh my god,
'Cause I
dude.
don't know how it happens, but because I didn't read into it because I wanted to see what happened. But
That's another character that like had so much promise to be a Shikamaru character that got botched. They're like, oh, he was a crybaby. Well, it turns out it's very tactical. Oh,
yeah,
we're gonna forget that he's tactical and kind of just push him behind. And like all of a sudden, randomly in episodes, you're gonna remember that he's a part of the 3 main characters. Like, he drives me nuts.
because he can't hang with Aaron and Mikasa.
Yeah, like.
You know?
So they gave him a rule so he could be a badass. And then they're like, yeah, we don't like you in that rule anymore. We're going to just chill on you.
I'm joining you on C.
Yep.
I love how that show explains everything. Like, you know exactly how their grapple gear works, and I think that's rad. But just because you're detailed, like overly detailed, doesn't mean you're...
Dude, I love that about the
I don't
first
hate it.
season. Like, you remember, like, the cutscenes? Like, the commercial break scenes? Like, they would, like, give you the information on different military facts? So, like, the gear, like, it would go into detail, and it would be, like, private, like, top secret or something like that, like, information. And it would show you all the details on the gear and the swords and all that.
Yeah.
I love that about that show.
It's rad. If this was just based on season 1, it'd probably be an A.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm excited to see where it goes, but...
Well, you got one more season.
Right. So we landed on C.
Yep.
Alright. Let's do 7 Deadly Sins.
Okie dokie. I'm comfortable with this in D, is what I say.
And D?
No, I can't say D. I'll give it a C. I'm a fairy tale
I was
person
gonna
with
say
it.
C. I was gonna say C. Because I love how it starts, but I feel like it's kind of mean.
Yeah. Like, I like, who is it? Greed? Is that the red suit dude?
Bond?
Yeah, Bond.
Yeah, he's green.
Yeah, I like him, and I like their Vegeta Goku rivalry, but it was kind of like Dragon Ball GT with Goku being a kid and Vegeta being an adult, and those two button heads. Like, that's how I always felt with this. Like, it was just weird.
And it's like, Meliodas can't lose, but Bond can't die.
Yeah, so it's so weird.
I like it. I like the characters. I like Meliodas. I like Bond. I like Deanne. King's alright.
I feel like the story.
Escanor's great
No,
when you finally get him.
King's the best.
King's rad.
I forget about King. King is actually the coolest part of that whole show. Now that I think about it, I like how he turns fat. I'm a Fat Gum fan. You know, I'm pro fat guys.
Yeah.
Alright, so and he's
Fat
cool.
Gum's dope.
Yeah, Fat Gum is my all time favorite. If we ever do like an all time favorite anime list, like that is my character. Like I love Fat Gum,
He's probably
dude.
my top 10. I like Fat Gum a lot.
And the coolest
If
part
they ever,
is his voice
if they ever
actor.
make
Oh,
one of these for Fat Gum, I'm pre-ordering it.
oh, he's
Straight up.
hands down. My favorite part about Fat Gum also is his American dub voice actor is Kyle Herbert, who does Gohan also. So
Oh, that's awesome.
so that hypes me up. Adult Gohan is also Fat Gum. So
That's awesome. Oh, speaking of pops, this is off subject. I got myself a Father's Day present.
ooh,
I got this giant thing.
that's dope. I almost got the
I love
Deadpool from the flea market the other day.
Yeah. I haven't caught because I only really collect anime ones. There's a couple random like gaming ones in here, but like I have Roboball down here from Overwatch. But yeah, mostly it's anime. But I saw The Thing, and he's in my like top 10 favorite comic book characters
That's dope.
ever, and he's huge. So I was like, no, I need that.
Yeah, I pretty much just do anime and weird stuff. Like I have Tom from Tanami also, but there's one that's
Cool.
on my waiting list or watch list, and I go to every Walgreens because he was supposed to drop in May, and of course it's going into June now. But they're supposed to have a Gambit one from X-Men.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like Gambit's my favorite. My daughter's named after Gambit, for God's sakes. Her name's Remy. So, I mean, that just shows Gambit's like one of my favorite Marvel, and so that's the one I've been watching for.
They're dropping or they just dropped. I don't know if it's out yet or if it's about but there's a line of 5 Hunter x Hunter pops, and that's what I'm going to be looking for.
Really? Yeah, I'm gonna be on the lookout for them.
Well, since I just mentioned it,
Yeah,
do
let's
Hunter x
just
Hunter?
do Hunter x Hunter.
Okay, so it's S.
Yeah, S.
Yeah.
So, would you also say the 19? Is it not 19? It's 2005 series.
99.
Is it 99?
It's 99.
Would you rank both of them in S or just the newer one?
I think you can just do the newer one because it covers all the 99 stuff.
Exactly. Well, I was more saying like, would you say, all right, the 99 one is lower, the 2012 one is higher? Like, I would still put them both
I'd say
S.
the 12 one's higher for sure.
Yeah.
I'd say the 12 one's higher for sure. Just because there's so much more.
Oh yeah.
And it never drops in quality.
Yep.
Like, never.
I love it. It was like right out the gate, I was loving it.
It starts, and then it moves forward, and you're like, oh, I'm getting used to how the show is structured. And then they're like, nah, not today, sucker.
Nope.
And it just changes how the whole show works. And then you get used to that, and it's like, well, how about this shit?
Yep.
Like, it's brilliant. It's never boring. It's S. I love Hunter. Love it, love it, love it. The only thing is the end of the show is really grim, and I have to warn people about it. Like the Chimera Ant arc.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's rough shit. Get ready. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter's dope. It's when I wrote all these down, I looked at the list over, and I was like, I have 2 that are S in Hunter x Hunter.
Oh yeah. Was DBZ your other one? What?
You'll know my other one.
Okay.
I love DBZ, but it's not S.
I feel like that's one that just has to be S. Like, I can't say it's my favorite anime, but I have to put it in my top 5. Because, like, if it's not for Dragon Ball, I'm not into anime. Is literally how I see it. Like, I have to have Dragon Balls. Yeah.
It's more important than it is good for me.
It's the origin story.
I was gonna give it a B.
A B?
I like Dragon Ball more than Dragon Ball Z.
But you're a Piccolo fan.
I am. He's a bad guy in Dragon Ball. That's when he's King Piccolo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we can count when he comes out as his son or whatever. Weird stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Tommy lays in it.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain that.
Namekians are weird.
Yep.
They're slugs. They're weird. So I will let you rate Dragon Ball Z. I know that's your shit.
Uh,
Wherever you want to put it, I'll think.
it's weird. Like, I want to say it's an S, but it's just because of the lore behind it. Of if it's not for Dragon Ball, I'm not watching anime. Probably, like, I probably would have still gotten into anime, but I don't think I would ever have seriously got into anime if it wasn't for Dragon Ball.
Well, you're putting it at S, and I said B. If
So
we met in the middle, that's still an A.
yeah, we could do that.
Like, that's not bad.
Yeah.
And we might as well lump Super in there as well, because it's just like more Z,
Yeah.
essentially. I'm fine with that.
I call Super just like endless filler fan service. Is what I'm literally just calling Super for now on.
It's good to like eat potato chips and just watch.
Yep.
Like,
Because, like, you know there's no real threat. Because, of course, the last episode of Dragon Ball Z is still canon. So it's like, okay, you know, like, we know there's no real threat. Everything we're getting from this is just to please the 8-year-old, the 12-year-old in ya.
yeah.
And that's it.
That's why, to prove there's no threat, like, Goku's been a farmer forever. Like,
Yep.
he farms turnips.
Let's get... Oh, wait, there's 2 big 3s still left. Should we just do the big 3? Get them out of the way?
Let's do it.
Yep. So, Naruto. I'm going to do Naruto next.
Are you mixing Naruto and Shippuden?
Yes.
That's what I did. Okay.
Yep.
I think OG Naruto is like great. Like, I think it's really, really good. Shippuden, when it's doing stories that matter, is really good.
Mm-hmm.
When it's not filler. Overall, I'd probably give Naruto a B. Honestly,
A B?
I'd probably give it a B.
I think I'm with you on B. Like, I love Naruto, and Shippuden was good. And I will say there was some good fillers. Like, when Shikamaru's master died, like, that was honestly good filler. And it gave, like, his character a lot more development, Shikamaru. Like, you see, like, oh, he is a badass. Like, he just chooses not to be. Like, give him prep time and he turns into Batman. Like,
when they all turn into that, when they all succumb to that sleeping jutsu, and he doesn't, but he decides to take
just
a nap
sleep, just to chill. Like, oh, sweet. Like, he's such an asshole.
Oh, you could have gone and got help. And he's like, yeah.
That's my fucking issue with Boruto. Is like, oh, now we could literally use Shikamaru a little bit more, but we don't. He's a paper errand guy. He is, what's that chick's name that was Lady Hokage's assistant?
Tsunade?
Yeah. What was her...
God.
I can't even remember.
I cannot remember.
But Shikamaru is Naruto's version of that, and I hate that. More than anything in the world. That is the worst thing they could have done to him.
Yeah, like, to go back to, like, I do think OG Naruto is better, but 3 of my favorite Naruto characters are all from Shippuden. And it's like, once you meet the people hidden in the clouds, I'm like, no, I love these guys.
Yeah. Who's your
Raikage, Killer Bee, and Darui are like,
okay.
I love all of them so much.
That's right. You are a Land of the Lightning fan, aren't you?
I love them.
Yep.
The Killer Bee is a Wu-Tang reference.
Yep.
First of all.
Did we say B
Darui
for Naruto?
Yeah. B.
Yeah.
Darui shoots lasers, and the Raikage is a professional wrestler.
Yep.
That's why I love these guys.
My only issue with those two, Killer Bee and the Raikage, is like they'll make them badass and then make them like just mediocre.
And then they'll flounder.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, we just watched Killer Bee take on Sasuke. Yeah, he took on Sasuke and the 3 minions that Sasuke had, and then the very next episode, he's getting knocked out in one hit, and it's like, what? How? Like,
and you're like, you're the 8-tailed beast, bro.
yeah.
So you wanted to do the big 3, so we doing One Piece?
Yep, One Piece is next.
I love it.
I want to give it I say it's an A in my book.
I was going to say A as well.
Alright. We
So I'm
both
cool with
agree.
it. I love it.
I love
don't
One
think it's
Piece.
flawless.
I think
I
it's.
think it's a hell of a chore.
Do you know how people watch
Oh my.
Friends and The Office and shit like that over and over again? And they're not really watching the show, but they're keeping attention to the show. So they know exactly
Right.
where they're at in the story, but they're not completely there. That's what I can do with One Piece and be fine with it. Like, I'm not caught up
Yeah.
whatsoever, but I can sit there and be a part of the story and also be in my phone. You know, like, that's my show for that. Like, and I love One Piece a lot. Like, I like the characters. That's the only show I know for a fact I'm never gonna watch subbed and dubbed. I'm just gonna probably stick with subbed for the most part, because most time I watch everything subbed and dubbed. I cannot do that with One Piece. That's just never gonna happen in my book.
I don't like most of the English voice acting
Yeah.
in One Piece. I don't like how, like, Luffy's voice is really deep in the dub, and I think it's weird because he's 50.
Well, the 4 Kids made it like super Mickey Mousey sounding,
Yeah.
and then
But then the actual,
I think it's like
um,
season 3 they changed
Toy.
it.
yeah, actual toy one, he's got a really deep voice, and I think it's
Dragon Ball Super, I kid you not, I watched that muted. Like, I can't listen to Goku's, like, subbed voice. Like, it just drives me nuts. Like, when he starts
just
screaming,
like,
oh my god.
way up here.
Yes, oh my god. And he starts screaming, and I'm just, like, ready to throw a remote or something. Like, it's rough.
Yeah, but I think One Piece is very special. Like, very, very.
Oh, yeah.
This will never happen again. We'll never have a manga or anime game.
I don't know. They said supposedly My Hero is supposed to be that way. They also said the movie was actually how they were going to end it.
A lot more ideas,
Yep.
so.
Did you watch the most
No.
recent movie for My Hero Academia?
I watched the first movie, but I haven't seen the second.
The second movie, the ending to it, is actually how they were going to end the series.
Really?
Yeah, like what happens in it. I highly recommend watching it. It's super good.
Oh, I'll watch it.
Should, should we just get that out of the way too while we're talking about it?
My Hero?
Yeah.
I go with B or A.
B or A? I give it an A.
Yeah. What would you give My Hero?
I'm giving it an A. I really like My Hero. I bitch about it more than anything.
Let's go with that.
I bitch about it more than anything, but I really love My Hero. Like, it's tough.
Oh, it's great.
It's literally Dragon Ball for me as a kid, but as an adult, like, I get that same satisfaction from watching it. Like, it chokes me up when stuff happens. Like we were talking about, I wanted to cry when I saw what's her name smile for the first time. Like, that just, oh my god, she's smiling. Like, you cheer the whole
I
time.
love the arc where they're trying to rescue her.
Yes.
People don't call that arc. They don't call that arc Overhaul. They call that arc Save Eri.
Yeah.
Like, people love that little girl so much.
And they did such a good job with that arc. Like, they did it like, they made you like, we need to save her. Like, they made you feel like that.
Yeah.
Like, literally everyone. Like, if you enjoy that show, you're gonna be like, please get her. Like, every episode you're freaking out, like, worried about her and everything. Like, and they really put you in the front seat of that whole arc, and I really like that.
The only big ding I have against My Hero is when they have filler, it's bad. Like,
I don't.
like the swimming contest episode, I was like,
Wasn't the swimming one was needed? It was supposed to be a build up for the movie, I believe, the first movie.
oh, okay.
Cause they like botched any advertisement for it, and I don't know if they didn't realize they were putting it in theaters or whatnot. So they literally made an episode. That's why it's called the filler episode. It's for that simple fact that they needed like a build up for that movie, that first movie. I think that's the swimming episode. What season's the swimming episode in? Did I lose you? Brandon. Think we're having some technical difficulties? He looks like he's paying attention, but he's not. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
Let's make sure it didn't mess everything up. What?
I can barely.
I don't know what's going on. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. You're
Okay.
quiet.
Alrighty. So, could you hear me before?
I heard you. The last thing you said was filler episode.
Okay. I was talking about, I couldn't remember what season the swimming episode was in.
I think it's 2.
It's 2?
I think.
So that might not been it. Hold on. I can't remember.
It's like the only glaringly bad episode.
What about when you see Todoroki and Bakugo getting their sidekick license or whatever the heck it is? I feel like that episode was kind of needed.
The episode where Bakugo starts working. Genius.
Like they're babysitting. They're teaching.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
Exam.
Yes.
I like those. Yeah.
I liked it. The only issue I had with it is so in the manga they put a lot more detail into All Might and Todoroki's dad. I can't remember his fucking name. Endeavor. Their conversation. So like it's more of them talking about, hey, I'm now number 1. I don't feel like number 1. You know what I mean? And they kind of like they still give you that, but they don't give it to you as much as the manga did. Where the manga's like, pretty much, Endeavor's like, I wanted this, I've worked hard for it, and no one's giving me it. And All Might's pretty much like, you're being a bitch. Like, you thought just because you got it, they're supposed to look up to you in that spot, you know? And I just love that whole part. Like, and they kind of just cheesed it on that.
If you had told me when we started this that I was going to give My Hero and One Piece, but now I'm there.
Yep.
I really want
Oh, boy.
to.
Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna...
All the big 3.
Yep, that's it for the big 3. So, want to go next or me go next?
Did we do OG Dragon Ball?
No, and I forgot to add that to our list. I'm doing it now.
I'm.
Do 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 do.
That just made me so happy doing the theme song.
I love Dragon Ball.
I like Dragon Ball more than DBZ. I like it.
See, I'm not with you on that. I really like Dragon Ball, but I was such a Gohan fan as a kid.
Most people are in the DBZ.
Yeah, like, so it's tough for me. And of course, I watched Dragon Ball after I watched Dragon Ball Z. Like, I was like past the Cell Saga. I think I was in Boo Saga when I found Dragon Ball. But I love Dragon Ball.
I will give it. I'm cool with giving it a B.
A B.
Like Dragon Ball.
I would.
I understand.
I could seriously give it an A.
If you're cool with an A, I'll go with an A.
I can give it an A. I love Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is so cool. And like, the only thing I wish is like they ended Dragon Ball at the last tournament with Goku versus Piccolo. That's the only thing, is like the rest of the series felt like after Naruto fought Sasuke in Naruto, and they just needed to kill time for them to like make episodes for Shippuden.
C to go into production.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Crawl ended in like April of '89, and then DBZ started in like June of '89.
Yeah.
Like they ended and started it. Crazy. They wasted. And Dragon Ball being A.
Yep, I'm with it. What's next? I'm gonna do Promised Neverland. I've not seen it.
I've seen very little, but I love what I've seen.
See, and I've been waiting to start binge watching it because I heard it's actually a short series. So
It's only one season.
so I wanted to just burn through it all, but I've heard nothing but good things about it.
I think it's been confirmed that the arc in the manga right now is the last.
Yeah,
It's only 4 arcs long.
yeah. I know the manga just ended this past month.
But what I've seen, I've only seen like 5 or 6. From what I've seen,
Pretty good.
but from my buddy who's read all the manga, he said after the arc that is in the anime right now, he said it slows down a little bit and then it picks up again. Might have a hill. But from what I've seen, right now I can give it a.
Heck
But
yeah.
I do really like it.
Yeah, I'm. You say you'll give it an A?
C.
C?
Just 'cause I've only seen 5 or 6 episodes. That might be unfair.
Damn it. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm like turning off notifications right now on Discord. Like, my Discord's going nuts. I don't know what the heck. Something crazy's going on is all I know. But, but yeah, I was going to give it an E just because I haven't seen it yet. But I'm going to go with you, a C. Because, I mean, our opinion will probably change. That's why I wanted to keep it at E. Because I know, like, probably after we finish it, we'll probably... But I feel like C is a good spot to put it. Because I have not heard bad things at all about it.
No, what I've seen is quality.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
That might be my anime for the week. Alrighty, you're next. Are you muted?
Am I muted?
No, okay. It looked like you were talking, but you were... Alright, you're next.
Let's get some JoJo going.
Alright, JoJo. A? I could put it in C.
I got hit on my poses.
You got hit
I
up.
love JoJo.
So you want to do A?
I'm cool with an A. I'm very cool with an A.
I'm so weird about JoJo. I can give it an A, but I can also give it a C. Like, it's so... Like, the art just disconnects me so much. Like, it's so weird. But I enjoy the show. Yeah. Like, it looks like they gave, like, a famous artist and told him, hey, go nuts. And bring it back to us. And he's like, okay. Here you go.
It's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so we can't hold the weirdness against it.
I know.
They warn you. I'll say, second and third, fifth arc are top notch. First arc is weak. It's necessary. And fourth arc is fine. I just didn't like Josuke. excited to see. I haven't read any of the manga, so I haven't read any of Jolene's. Excited to see her stuff, but I love Joe.
Yeah, I like it. I don't hate it, and I love it.
Definitely one of those when I show it to people, they're like, "What?"
Dude, it's so weird. Like, I hate it so much, but I love it. Like, it's so weird.
Every time I'm about to hate it, I remember Dio, and I. He's the best.
Alrighty, so next. We're cutting it pretty late, aren't we? Yeah, we're already at 10:14. Let's do Full Metal.
Are we combining, or are we just?
We're combining, yes.
It's just Brotherhood. I'm giving it.
If it's just Brotherhood, I'm giving it an S.
Brotherhood's perfect.
But with this, I give it an A. And you gotta watch that movie.
I could.
You gotta watch that movie still.
Yeah, I will. I'll watch it sometime.
Like I said, dude, Hughes is a Nazi. If that doesn't right there make you want to watch it, I don't know what else will.
Right.
And like his dad's in it. Like it's so weird. Like it finally all right, maybe we'll find out more about his dad. Nope. And his dad's like in it a lot. Like it's weird.
I'll say one thing, especially while we're talking about FMA. I think this man is one of the best written.
Hands down.
Mustang, straight up.
Yes.
Oh my god, he's fantastic.
Is FMA even a shonen?
Huh?
Is FMA even a shonen?
It's technically. I know it's not a huge team, but it's classified as.
Because I know it's done by Viz, but so is Bleach. And Bleach was in shonen. So, I guess it just wasn't a huge feature. So
it's not a Jump brand.
Yeah. What's their other one? Is it J-Stars?
Yeah, that's Jump.
Yeah. Jump, okay. Alrighty.
Me and my girlfriend joke.
You keep cutting out. What is going on?
We joke if we have a boy.
I don't know why I couldn't hear a thing you just said. You're not talking now.
It's good?
Yep, I can hear you. Now you went back to muted.
What the hell?
I don't know. Where's your microphone on your phone?
Right?
So when you just touched it, I could hear everything. Do you have it covered by chance?
No.
That's so weird.
Get a headset?
Nah, you're fine. Like, I can hear you. It's just for some reason the mic's not picking you up. Yeah.
If my headset has a mic, help.
Yeah, dude, get your... Let's try it. And I'm gonna look at your collection. So if you guys look, we got Alien. And we got some Pokemon. And look at that. Is that Ralph? Yep, that's Ralph. And look how lazy he is. He just writes graphic novels. Is it under that piece of paper? Looks like Betty Boop right there. Oh boy. What's with the lazy graphic novels?
What's up?
Oh, it's so much better. So
There we
much
go.
better. What's with the paper that just says graphic novels?
That's my long box when I was moving.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
so that's a long box?
It's a makeshift long box,
Okay.
but yeah.
But
it is. It's just.
Have you seen
just
my
full of graphic
filing? Have you seen my filing cabinet I built? So I searched Craigslist for a filing cabinet. I found one free from this business. I went all the way out to Milford to go get it.
Yeah.
The thing was humongous, but I wanted to turn it into my comic books. Like I wanted a nice way to store all my comics, and I could just go through them, whatnot. So I made this filing cabinet with all my comics, and I tried to paint, and I tried to put logos on it. I'm gonna have to send you some pictures of my
Hell
terrible logos I did for all my comics. Because I have like 13, 14 long boxes of comics. So, like, I have tons of comics.
I have a lot in this closet.
Yeah, so, like, I was like, dude, I really just want somewhere I can just put them all. Instead of, like, okay, a long box here, a long box there, stacked up with long boxes. Over here, some long boxes. So, I was like, filing cabinet. This idea looks cool. And, yep.
I'm down with it.
Alrighty, let's finish this list so we can get to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
So, Yu Yu Hakusho.
A.
A.
Like, I don't have to think about it. I can't say S because I don't think the second half is as good as the first half.
Yeah.
But it's I have Botan, Hiei, and Yusuke right there. Like, it's probably my favorite shonen, to be completely honest, but I don't think it's perfect. Like,
we're terrible. Our A is so filled right now. I'm gonna send you a picture of it. And like,
we really like anime.
Yeah. B has 2 things in it. C has 4 things in it, and one of them we haven't even finished, which is Promised Neverland. D has 1 thing in it, which is Bleach, and F is Boruto.
Yeah.
Yep. But we still got some stuff that we can throw down there. Right. Soul Eaters.
C.
C. I can give that a C.
I think it's really fun. I think it's really, really fun. But I think, like, especially, like, 2 of your 3, like, main characters both have the annoying thing. Because you have Black Star, who's loud, and you have Kid, who's, like, just kind of a pansy. You know?
Yep.
So you have to basically... Like, I love Black Star. I love him to death. But you basically have to rest the whole show on Maka and Soul's shoulders. Like,
oh, yeah.
Which, I mean, the show's brilliantly thought out. The same guy did that did Fire Force. Like,
right.
A beautiful mind.
See, story really carried it for me because I really didn't
Mm-hmm.
attach myself to any characters. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't like, oh, dude, like, you know how you can always just, alright, that's my character, that's the reason why I watch this show.
Mm-hmm.
Soul Eaters, I had no character. Like, I was just like, they're all neat, but, like, I don't like any of them. So
that's why I think Yu Yu Hakusho is so good, because the whole main 4 are awesome. And
you love them all. Yep, exactly.
I love all of them. Same with Hunter x Hunter. I think all 4 of the main guys are rad. Like,
yep. Yep.
When the worst one's Kurapika because he's kind of boring, but he's rad, so you're like, alright.
I hate Kurapika. And it's just because they make it, like, so annoying. Like, it's over the top angry, and I'm just like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's great. Oh, it's great.
Alrighty, moving on.
One Punch Man. Did you put that on here?
Dude, I kid you not. That was literally what I was about to say. I literally was hovering over it and everything.
So it's both seasons. If it was just season 1, I'd probably say A or S.
Yes.
But season 2 takes it down to a B for me.
I do want to talk a little bit on One Punch Man season 2. I like what they've kind of started to do. So season 1, it was easy to make Saitama the main character. Like the every episode had to be pasted with him in everything to show you who he was. Now, in the second season, they've started to push him to the side and allow you to be in the action with all the other characters, which I think's a good way to not, for one, if you have One Punch Man either killing everything in one punch, or hey, we're gonna make a character that can match One Punch Man you're gonna start killing the formula to
Yeah.
this show. So I really think season 2 was their way of how can we keep him in the show, but at the same time keep him in the background. And I feel like the
Yeah.
King character was a perfect
That's what I was
person
gonna say.
to literally keep those two off screen doing their thing, and then you can honestly feel with all the other characters dealing with the real life threats, and
Yeah.
he doesn't know anything about it, and when he is around, he's kind of just like dink and going on with his day. And I feel like season 3 is going to be good.
Yeah, season 3 is gonna be really good. They've done a lot of work. And
Yep.
season 1 was, like you said, it was easy for them to do because it could just be a freak of the week show.
Yep.
But season 2 had a main villain, and I think that was a very, very, very good idea.
Yeah.
And they need to just keep doing that moving forward, and it'll find all the pieces will fall into place.
And I think that's why it took so long for season 2 to come out, is like not only to let the manga catch up, but also to just find that footing of how can we have this show. Like, they should have, in all honesty, just gave it one season and let it been done. It's
Probably.
funny, but like it makes too much money to do that. So with them being able to continue it, they had to find a way. All right, how can we keep an audience actually watching this and not thinking, well, we all know there's no trouble here. Saitama is going to come in and just punch the dude and it's over. So I really like that they're like, all right, we're going to put you on the sidelines, doing your thing, getting beaten video games, having your fun. And I feel like season 3, they're really going to explore that and make it better.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited.
Me too.
Where we land on that?
B, yeah.
B, that's cool.
But yeah, I really feel like
I,
the second season was needed.
It was. I just realized that's not on here. We don't need to add it. But, have you watched Mob Psycho 100?
Oh, yes. We did not
It's
add
fantastic.
that. Yeah. I'm a fan of it.
I like it more than One Punch Man.
Is that on its second season? Third?
Yes. Well, it has 2 seasons. I
Yeah.
think they're building toward a third.
Yeah.
But the manga just wrapped up. Like, it's done.
So, yeah. I would put that probably A.
I'd probably put Mob Psycho at A as well.
Alrighty, let's move on to Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer? It might be one of the most beautiful anime I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
I love it. I want to put it
It's
A.
so pretty.
And
We have so many in A.
I know.
But I agree, like...
but the
but
thing
I
with
agree.
Demon Slayer is in a world where I've had nonstop medieval fucking animes for the past 4 years. I enjoyed that I had a shonen anime that decided to go into the samurai realm again. Like, I don't understand. Like, the reason people love Japan is for ninjas and samurais, and they like to freaking write about kingdom stuff. I'm done with it.
And it's SAO's fault.
It really
takes
is.
place in that- Yeah,
Yep.
and then so like, oh, this was popular, so we'll do a whole bunch more of them.
We're gonna do
glad
7 Deadly Sins. We're gonna do this and Black Clover. And...
I'm glad we left SAO off of this.
Yes, me too.
I don't like
Which
SAO.
have you seen season 3?
I didn't finish season 1.
Okay.
I didn't like it.
I like season 1. Season 2 is decent. I like season 1 until they went to the other world. So after they got out of the game, it kind of disconnected me from the show. Season 2 was cool, but season 3 is actually my favorite season.
Maybe I'll give it another shot.
Skip Gungao. Like, unless you're a big fan of shooters, like you're not really gonna care. But this new season is where you do a full dive into a game and you forget who you are on the outside of the game until like you're out of the game.
Yeah.
Like when you're in the game, you think you're going through life and everything like that, and then you got like these weird memory flashes, like you blacked out from drinking the night before, and like you're remembering little things, and that's how you're remembering yourself in the game. Like it's pretty cool.
I'll check it out.
I highly recommend the season 3. Like, and season 4 is a continuation of that game, so it's pretty cool.
I'll have to get back into it
Yeah.
and give it another shot.
Like, it's not terrible.
Um,
The show's not
Yeah.
terrible. I mean, I'm so burnt out on Medieval. It's not funny. And I really think that's my issue with Fairy Tail. Is I actually started Fairy Tail like 3 years ago, 4 years
Mhm.
ago. So all right, I'm done. Black Clover, same thing. Awesome. Fuck off.
I really want to watch Black Clover because I hear really good things.
I
but
like
have
Black Clover.
I have so much trouble getting past Asta. I've only seen like 10 episodes.
He's annoying.
Asta so much. He's so much.
He's so over the top, but he's honestly, he's a really cool development character. Like, that kid that just like had no magic powers is like the kid who's like busting his ass. Like, all right, well, you're not gonna give me magic, so I'm gonna train my body to be physically awesome. And
Yeah.
he does the like One Punch Man where I did 100 or 1,000 push-ups and 1,000 this every day to make myself what I wanted to. He's busted
Yeah.
his ass to counter. He's like Deku and Saitama in one. So like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
so when
Like-
you get that, like, you're gonna have your over the top character.
For sure. What do we have? What do we have left?
Doctor Stone, Blue Exodius, Samurai X.
Okay, Blue Exorcist. My girlfriend. I'm taking her opinion because I haven't seen enough. She said B.
Yep, I agree with that.
You-
Definitely with season
You agree
2.
with that? I've only seen very little. I like Ren. I like the theme song because it has a saxophone. That's all I remember.
You definitely need to watch it.
Mhm.
It's good. Doctor Stone. I would
love what
literally
I've seen.
give S, and I want to give it an A, but we're so filled in A. I just feel like giving it a B. But like, honestly, Doctor Stone is my favorite anime of 2019. Like, it is so fucking good.
Mine's Fire Force.
See,
And so we gave Fire Force a B. I don't think I can give Dr. Stone higher than a B
I'm fine with
because
B.
I like it a lot.
Dude, Doctor
like it a
Stone's
lot.
so good. And you're not even to where they're fighting people yet, are you?
Nope.
See, so you once you watch that, you're gonna agree with me, and you're like, dude, there's no way I could ever put this anything
Mhm.
below a B or anything. It's such a good show.
Then we have.
Samurai X.
Well, I'm gonna have to base mine on Rurouni Kenshin itself.
Yeah,
'Cause I haven't seen much of X, but I love Rurouni Kenshin, but I can't go higher than a B.
yep,
I just can't. I love him as a character. I love his backwards blade. I love that his thing is being fast rather than being like insanely strong
right.
or having a weird power. Like, he's just fast, and that's cool. He's
Yeah,
got sonic speed.
C or B is
Gotta
what
go
I would
back.
give him.
I'd go with B.
Yeah, let's do B. That works for me. And that is
It's too good. It's classic.
eh,
I'm a little upset that we didn't do Sailor Moon, to be completely honest.
dude, I did use. It wasn't even on that list. I'm trying to look at what all
I
was on
know.
that list.
It wasn't on there. I know it wasn't on there. I'm pissed that it wasn't.
There was a
I
few
put it on.
weird ones. And
Kuroko no Basket was on there, which is weird.
is that what that is? The three
That's the
dudes
one
sitting on the
basketball.
tower? Oh, okay, never mind. That's that. I know what that is.
Oh, the three guys on the tower. That's no origami. It's okay. It's okay.
I don't recognize that cover of it. What else we got here? Yeah, I don't care about that. Have you seen Tower of Gods yet?
No.
I just started it and I love it. Definitely highly recommend checking that out. Oh, what?
Why wasn't Gintama on that list?
I don't know. Did I forget it?
Gintama has like 300 episodes, and
Was-
it's good.
Was that on the original list?
I don't know.
Because I did not see it. I literally took everything I could tell what it was.
Also, have you not seen Gintama?
Describe it to me. Give me a gist.
It's Gintoki. He's like a kind of a drunkard, silly samurai, and he fights with a wooden sword.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
He rides a moped.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
give it like a B, but
That was
it's great.
that was
Maybe
not
a
on that
C.
list.
That's weird because it has 300 episodes.
Yeah.
I'd give that like a C though.
Kenshi
It's
the
good.
Mightiest Disciple's not on here either, and honestly, I think that's
No.
the best shonen like material that's not like one of their top like we advertise it like
Yeah,
crazy.
people don't talk about it. Yeah.
Dude, it's so good. Like, and there is no like formula to that show. Like, it's literally,
Mm-mm.
hey, each episode we're gonna teach this dude another fighting thing. He's gonna get his ass kicked in the beginning of the episode, but at the end of the episode, he's gonna whoop that dude's ass with what we taught him. I loved it.
Hajime no Ippo wasn't on there either. The
Damn.
boxing anime. Well, whatever. That's an A for me, by the way. That's my favorite sports anime.
I actually am
No,
a fan of that.
Haikyuu might be my favorite.
Yeah, Haikyuu is
It's just
definitely my favorite anime or sports anime. Another recommendation for you. Also, I told Brandon about this 2 weeks ago. I'm on episode 4 of it now. It's called Listeners. Have you looked at that yet?
Mm-mm.
Dude, so they pretty much took Fully Cooley and Dirty Dancing. No, not Dirty Dancing. Footloose. You know what I'm talking about? Footloose?
Yeah.
They took that concept and they added Fully Cooley and they created this show called Listeners. And
I'll check it out.
it's also with Gundams. Because, like,
Oh, I'm in.
they have these characters that are called players, right? And they have jack-in spots in their backs, right? And then they have these amps that people build, right? And when you jack that into the person, it creates this Gundam. And they fight off these mole people. They're called No Ears. Yeah. And it is the coolest shit in the world. And, like, each episode is themed by a different genre of music.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's
Listeners?
Listeners, dude. I freaking love it.
I'm typing. I just realized Yu-Gi-Oh wasn't on this list either.
You know what I bought today? 3 decks of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Do you play?
It's all Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh yeah, I play.
Because my buddy from work wanted me to start playing with him. And,
I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
yep, so I went and bought
I
3
don't know what my
decks.
gun is.
Would you play the Dragon Ball game that's out now? Have you seen
I
it?
don't know how it's played. I've seen it. I just don't know how it's played.
I played it through the app. Like, you know how you have the card game app? I've played that
Yeah.
way. And if it's like that, it's not too complicated. It's weird.
I think Yu-Gi-Oh is the best composed like deck building game I've ever played.
I-
I played Magic too, but I think Yu-Gi-Oh is way better.
I was a bigger Magic fan. I never like card games always seemed too complicated for me. I thought the cards were cool, but like
Yeah.
and Magic
Magic
was simple.
Yeah, that's the thing. Magic is simple. The thing with me is when I played Magic, I played black-green.
Mhm.
And eventually, green got scaled so weird to where it became like really hard to play green.
Mhm.
Like green became a very late game thing. So my deck became focus on black at the beginning and build to the green. So I had to play the long game every game.
Oh,
and it got
boy.
so boring.
Yep.
Because then I'd fight some guy playing red-white and he'd beat me in 5 turns. You know, like,
Jesus.
yeah, I don't miss Magic.
Before we wrap this up, do you have anything you would like to share anime wise or any finds you did this week or past 2 weeks?
I haven't had any finds, but my girlfriend has finally decided to fold to the hype of Haikyuu.
Oh.
She has finally started watching it. We watched 3 or 4 episodes together, so she hadn't even seen the whole main team get built while I was watching with her. I came home from work on like Wednesday or Thursday, and she was on episode like 18. And I was like, what? And she's like, I'm in. I'm sorry. I had to watch.
It takes 2 episodes. 2 episodes. I kid you not. That's all it takes, and you're hooked. You can't get off of it.
It's good.
I really want to, like, we should do a watch along with it. Like, I don't know how to get that set up or whatnot, and like, we could like, I don't know, like, do like different episodes. We could do dubbed and then a subbed and or whatnot, because like we're trying to get audience into it.
They're
But-
both good, by the way, sub and dub.
Yeah, like I watch it dubbed.
both good.
I'm a big fan of their dub on it. But I would love to get more people involved in high. Because like
to watch it.
I know, right? That's who we got to, and you know he'd get hooked. He's just he's so stubborn. He still hasn't watched Bloodlines. He says he has watched a few episodes. I know for a fact he will not watch any anime unless he's already seen it 1 trillion times. He does not venture out ever. He stays in his zone.
My best friend doesn't like sports at all, at all, and I recommended Haikyuu to him, and he watched the whole first season in like 4 or 5 days. Like he's like it's good. And I'm like, yeah, it's good. Like
you cannot not like it.
This is the big thing from my week is I got the thing. I got to take him out and put him on a shelf.
I caved last week.
The only thing, since he's Marvel, you can't see it. He's a bobblehead, and I'm afraid of his head bobbling because he's huge.
Dude, I didn't. So when I did that unboxing of toys, with all like the random toys I had like in boxes and shit like that, my Black Panther was a bobblehead. I didn't even know it was a bobblehead the entire time. Like, I got so excited.
Apparently.
Really? See?
I don't know if I can get it over there. Where's my... Oh, it's behind me. Do you see this?
Your alien?
Thing right here?
Your alien?
Yeah. I got that at Walmart. I don't know why it was there. I was like, no, I'm buying it.
Yep.
But that's been my week. It's been mostly a toy week.
I caved and went to toy department last week.
I need to go. I have stuff to sell.
Yep, I went and me and my daughter, we've gotten hooked on the 2012 Turtles. Have you seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
it's fantastic.
I didn't think I would like it because I'm not a fan of that art.
Fantastic.
And dude, I kid you not, like the first day that we started watching it, she fell asleep, and I'm just up until like 2 a.m. just watching it.
It's
and like
real good.
Yeah, so like literally all she says now is turtles, 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 like when she wants to watch Turtles. So like I've been hunting down all the 2012 Turtles for her. So you know how I'm starting my collection for the arcade cabinet.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. I'm looking for a collection for me, and I'm also looking for a collection for her. So the 2012 ones, I bought a bunch of them.
I got my son some of the Rise Ninja Turtles that are out right now. I don't like their designs, but
I'm not a fan.
I mean, he was like, "Can I just have some turtles to play with?" And I was like, "I'll get you these." The only thing I like is that Raph is huge because he's a snapping turtle. I think.
Yeah, I mean,
they made them all different breeds.
It's so weird.
It's very weird, and he's the leader.
And like April's like the weirdest. Like I'm fine with the race swap. But they made her like seriously black. Like she don't like play. Like she got the accent and all. Like she lets you know what's up.
She's
like
Shaft.
Yeah, she is Shaft. Like I don't hate the character. I'm just like that's not April O'Neil. That is like I'm gonna put it in your face, bitch. Like
yeah, she's rad.
She's nuts.
I can't wait to see how they do Casey.
Yeah, I've been waiting to see how that's gonna pop up. But
right. That's basically it for me this week, though.
Yep. That's been pretty slow.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I've been working 60 hours a week, so what can I do?
Exactly. Also, shout out to Mr. Yeti. Finally got back in the workforce after 60 years of, being a couch bum.
I was off from March 18th to 2 Mondays ago.
If you guys are not already friends with Mr. Yeti, I highly recommend going and looking at his quarantine days where he was taking videos every day of his first week of quarantine. I mean, that was...
losing my mind.
That was the highlight. Because, for me, I was freaking out about Corona. But at the same time, my job's like, hey, we just won't let you guys out of your cars. And you guys will just drop everything off. So, I had nothing to do besides sit at gas stations in my freaking car when I didn't have appointments. And that's all I did. And then I had your videos to watch, which were awesome. Where
my job just shut down.
Yeah.
I went to work and there was a poster on the door like, "Don't come in here."
That's
Like,
crazy.
okay. But now I'm back, so
He's back,
I'm
bitches.
I'm less crazy now.
He's back.
Ugh.
I mean, I gotta
Hell
thank
yeah.
quarantine. It got our podcast up and running. You know, we all got
It's
more
true.
downtime, so we're all good.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else before we go to bed?
No, I think I'm cool.
Alrighty. Well, it's been fun talking with everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed our list. Please make sure to
Yeah.
like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Nabby. This, my beautiful friend, is. We gotta get that down.
Yeti.
Yep. You know, we
Yeti
gotta get that
Roosevelt.
down. You know. But yep. Thanks for watching, guys.
We'll get it.
Yep. Peace.
Bye bye.
All right, brother. You have a good.